Hare Krishna. So Krishna has described the worker or agent in mode of goodness. Now let's see how a worker behaves in the mode of passion. Krishna is describing this in Shloka number 27. Ragi karma phala prepsur lubdho himsatmako shuchihi harsha shokanvitah karta rajasah parikirtitah. So here Krishna is saying karta, that worker who is ragi. Ragi means ragah, that is one who is attached to what? Work and the results of work. Karma phala prepsuhu, one who is desiring to enjoy the fruits of the work. Lubdha, one who is very greedy. Himsatmakah, always envious. Ashuchihi, impure, unclean. Harsha shokanvitah, one who is moved by joy and sorrow. Rajasah parikirtitah, such a worker is said to be in the mode of passion. So in mode of goodness we saw various different things, but now we are seeing in the mode of passion. So what is there in the mode of passion? In the mode of passion, a person is attached, so much attached to various different things. He is attached to the work, he is attached to the fruits of the work, and because of that there are so many problems that he faces. Let's see one after another here in the purport. A person is too much attached to a certain kind of work or the result because he has too much attachment for materialism or hearth and home, wife and children. So why is he so attached to work and the results of work? Because he has got so much of attachment to his dependents, to various things that he has. Just to fulfill their desires or take care of them or whatever, he is very much attached and he thinks that he is the doer, and if he does not do, things will not manifest. So better I do it. And then he is very attached to the work also, and he is more the way he is attached to the results of the work. Now here it is said, such a person has no desire for higher elevation in life. He is simply concerned with making this world as materially comfortable as possible. So this is a very, very difficult thing for a person who is into materialism, all the time thinking about how to settle, how to get more money, how to get better education for the kids, how to satisfy the wife, how to satisfy the relatives, how to have more bank balance. All the time he's just thinking about this. And if you call them, Hare Krishna, please come to Gita course. No, I don't have time. So such people will always have this one excuse, I don't have time. Why? Oh, I'm busy doing sense gratification. I'm busy doing so many other nonsensical things of this world. One has to take care of the family, one has to take care of people around, one has to do various things that is needed. But over attachment to that and ignoring one's spiritual practices and advancement in spirituality is not at all recommended in Shastra. Such a person is equated to an animal, because animal is always busy taking care of his own dependents, and he's just busy doing eating, sleeping, mating and defending. And a person who does not take interest in spiritual life, he is equated to a two-legged animal. Here it is said that he is generally very greedy and he thinks that anything attained by him is permanent and never to be lost. So he will not be satisfied with one thing. He gets it and then plan making starts how to double it, triple it. All the time this plan making will be going on and on and on. Now one very, very foolish thing that happens here is, whatever he gets, he thinks it is permanent. See, a person who does not have knowledge from Bhagavad-gita will always think, oh, this I have got and this is permanent for me. That I have got, this is permanent for me. This is the stupidity that a person goes through. Because his feelings, the mood that is there that this is permanent is actually is improper. Because this world is termed as Dukkhalayam and Ashashvatam. So if it's Ashashvat, then tell me, where is the question? Where is the question of its being permanent? So, such a person, when he thinks it is permanent and when it is taken away or when it goes away with time, just imagine what will happen to that person. This is like the other part, which we will see in the next few lines. But to get those things which are temporary, which he is considering it to be permanent, for that also he does various nonsensical things. Like for example, here it is given. Such a person is envious of others and prepared to do anything wrong for sense gratification. Therefore, such a person is unclean and he does not care whether his earning is pure or impure. Finally, the mode of passionate person, he is always like, what will I get by doing this? What is the result? What is the carrot that is hanging for me? All the time the thought process is this. And he is not at all interested in how the work has to be done, how the dharma has to be followed, nothing doing. Only thing that he knows or only thing he hankers for is, I want this result. How it comes doesn't matter. Hook or crook, I will get it. Because for him, sense gratification is more important than following the proper values and principles in life. He is least bothered about how the duty is done, how the work is done, but he is more interested in what will I get by doing the work. So that is the person in the mode of passion. But the mode of goodness person will ask how the work should be done. He will not be attached to the results of the work. Here it is said, he is very happy if his work is successful and very much distressed when his work is not successful. So as I said, a person is so attached not to what he wants, and when he is thinking, oh, this is permanent. So just imagine when that particular thing goes away or is taken away, his situation will be so critical. When it is given to him, when that thing comes to him, when he is successful, he will just go dance in ecstasy. And then when that same thing is taken away, he gets low in his life. It's almost like pendulum. Sometimes here, sometimes there. This is how a person in the mode of passion behaves. He is not at all stable at any point of time in life. Always unstable, unsteady. And because of that, such a person can never be peaceful. Never. And such a person will never take to Krishna consciousness. So it's very important that we ask ourselves that, do I behave like this? If yes, then I have to do something about it. Because in the mode of passion, with such behavior, the person will not be able to advance very fast in Krishna consciousness. So we should beg and pray to the Lord if we belong to this category. We should beg and pray that, oh Lord, look at my situation. Now this is how it is, as you have described. Please help me. Please help me. And we modify our lifestyle in such a way that we come to mode of goodness. And when we come to mode of goodness, the thought process, the behavior, all that will change. And you know what? The best thing is, we are chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day. So every day when we are chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, associating with Bhagavad-gita like this, attending various satsang, so what happens? The cleansing will happen internally. And with time, forget about mode of passion, mode of goodness. The person will elevate above these three modes and come to the platform of Vasudev Sattva, or pure goodness. And at that time, it's all on the spiritual platform. So it's very important to understand the importance of Krishna consciousness. It's not an ordinary thing that we are doing. It's very, very, very special. Only fortunate people get an opportunity to practice bhakti. And we all are those fortunate people. So every day we should have this one realization that how fortunate I am that I have got this opportunity to practice devotional service and go beyond the three modes of material nature. And such a person will remain stable. Such a person will be very happy, spiritually, materially, both. So having described the mode of passion, worker, now Krishna goes on to describe the worker in the mode of ignorance. Let's see that in the next video. Hare Krishna.